Andy Purewal, Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm joined by a British boxing legend now, Amir Khan. Amir, we can officially call you that now. You've enjoying retirement, yeah. But we will come on to that shortly. But you've obviously turned up today to support Adam Azim. Another stunning, sensational performance tonight. What did you make of it?
The power, the speed, the movement. I mean, look, you can't just. I mean, that's natural. You know what I mean? He's just a natural beast. I mean, what he did today was amazing. The power he had, the speed he showed as well, and the timing as well. See, you can throw the hard shots, but it might not connect, but throwing it at the right time, which he did, and he caught his opponent, boom, right on the chin. On the side of the head it was, I think, first, and put him down, and then went straight back for that shot because he knew that's the shot that has put him down, so I'm going to put him down same again with that shot. Obviously, but I think it was the uppercut that kind of did it. So I was watching very closely because he reminds me a little bit of my early stage of my career. So I just want to say, look, what a brilliant winner, and I'm glad to be, there today to see it live.
I spoke to Shane McGuigan earlier in the week and he said he could be our generational talent on this side of the sea. He doesn't have that amateur pedigree that you had, but there's a lot of expectation on his shoulders now. What advice would you give him at this stage of his career?
Look, the best advice I think for a British Pakistani, I think he has to be probably the best in my opinion, coming up in the ranks. Hassan's also really good as well. I think the advice I can give him is to stay focused. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of hype given to you, but forget reading the papers, forget seeing your face in magazines, forget seeing yourself on television or doing documentaries and stuff like that. That'll come later in life. Like me now, I've started doing my own reality TV show. I could have done that in my career, but I didn't because especially when I was coming up, because I didn't have the time to do that. I was strictly training every time. So I think this is something that obviously I think Adam is doing, and Hassan. Both of them are always focused on their training, and they're very dedicated. So I'm sure they know how dangerous the sport is, and they want to reach the top. If you want to reach the top, you're going to push it. So like I said, they're doing amazing, man. I'm really glad I came to experience that today.
Amir, life in retirement, how's it treating you? You look like you've kept yourself in good shape still.
Six-pack is still there, brother. Six-pack is still there. But I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I wake up anytime I want. Sometimes it's quite bad, being retired. You know why? Because, you wake up, okay, I'm not even started doing the school runs yet for the kids. So I've been a bit lazy, really. Sleeping at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, waking up. I just want to get out of my system, that I am retired. And then after that, like obviously the wife who's the boss, will put me probably doing something at home, make sure you're up at 9 o'clock, make sure you go to bed at 9 o'clock, put the kids to sleep, so. But look, it's just nice to know that I don't have it on my mind, you know what I mean, or that weight on my shoulders that I have to fight. I remember the days when I used to go out with my friends, can I eat this, I can't eat that, because I'm obviously because of training. And then there came a stage where my friends would go on holiday and I couldn't join them. There's things I wanted to do but I couldn't do because it's too dangerous for me, because I could hurt myself. So, but now I can do anything I want, and to be honest with you, I retired at the age of like 35. I feel like an old man, to be honest with you. The wear and tear I've taken, the body's taken, everything. And I just want to say I'm glad for one person that I'm glad to do my last fight with Ben. Ben coming, man, because obviously, look, I've always said Ben's one of the nicest guys you'll meet in boxing. You know what I mean? And pays the fight as well. You know what I mean?
Too well.
Too well sometimes.
That's why he's retired.
Yeah, that's why he's retired. But to be honest with you, normally you get promoters ringing you saying, let's just do that rematch clause. But Ben was fair. He called me and he goes, look, don't worry. You made a lot of money in the sport of boxing. I think we can see it in your eyes that, maybe it's time to retire. And I think sometimes in life you need someone else to also kind of push you, support you to make that decision. My dad was there telling me, my wife as well. Everyone said it to me even before the fight. They were saying, you should call it a day. And I was like, no, I want to do this Kell Brook fight because, I had that fire in my belly. But like I said, the body just couldn't take it.
Ben, what's it like for you to have kind of that type of respect shown to you by one of the UK's greatest ever fighters?
No, obviously, I grew up watching Amir Khan, so to be able to promote his last fight was incredible. But I think the best thing about him being here is Adam Azim. He knows how special he is, otherwise he wouldn't be here. So Adam Azim is looking up to Amir Khan. I think Amir actually thinks that Adam can go on and do and almost eclipse it maybe if he can keep his head.
100%. I think you'd do the same. When I was looking back at some clips that they were showing on Sky. They did like a retirement thing for me. And you know my early career fights, the way I was knocking people down and clearly beating people up. I mean, it reminds me of how Adam's beating people just the same way. So, you know, I have to say that he's good for our community. See, our community, our British Pakistani community needs someone like Adam to follow, to look up to, and that's what he's doing now. So he's paving the. See, not putting too much pressure on him, but you know. I paved it. He's doing the same thing for the next generation, and I wish him nothing but the best on it. But it's amazing to be working with Sky today and with Ben and everyone on this fight and on the show.
I just want to squeeze one out of you in terms of, you said you're looking to try and maybe get out of the routine you currently have, getting up when you want, eating what you want. Any chance of a potential exhibition type fight going on there?
At the moment, like I just don't even want to walk into a boxing gym, because it's quite new still. I want to just chill and keep away from everything and just focus on myself and family really. The champion's here. Check the belt out. Check out the belt. Is it the first belt then?
Yeah, it's my first belt.
First one, yeah. Not a bad belt. WBC, obviously. So you got the WBC Youth. See, there's a lot of Mickey Mouse belts, but this is a proper one. There's a lot of people. No, it's true. There's a lot of people out there with IBF, this, that, another. But listen, this is a proper belt.
WBC franchise.
Exactly. So this is probably part of the WBC family now. Obviously, me being the WBC president in Middle East, so he's part of the family. So I just want to, Mauricio, well done.
Thank you so much.
This guy's done really well, and I think it's good for the WBC as well to have a champion like him.
Adam, what's it mean for you to have Amir obviously turn up today and giving you such kind of credit for what you've achieved tonight and what you could do with your career?
Honestly, it's like amazing because this fight actually was dedicated to him as well because I wanted to put a performance and I wanted to impress him.
He's going home with your belt.
Well, listen, I'm thinking about the performance was that good. I never get to enjoy it. I mean, it's that there bang and knocked him out. I hope you take it easy. I even stood up and I walked over to him and I said to him, easy. And I don't know if you remember, but the first shot you threw when you went straight back into it was the left hook. It was such a hard left hook that you would knocked his head off, literally, if you caught him. So, and I'm like, you know, so they're the shots that you have to be very careful from because sometimes being young, I would have done the same thing. Yeah. Sometimes you try too hard, we can get clipped coming in. So not everything behind the jab. Yeah. Everything. The jab is the key in boxing. You know what I mean? It looks like I'm on the belt, so I won't put that back.
All right, guys, thank you.
All right, man. Thank you.